Have you ever set your alarm for 5 a.m., felt motivated at night, told yourself, tomorrow I change my life, and then hit snooze like your future could wait? You wake up at 8, rushed, guilty, already behind. You tell yourself, I'm just not a morning person. I need my sleep. But what if I told you that the snooze button might be the most expensive button in your life? Every time you press it, you delay the person you want to become. Because while you're sleeping, someone else is learning, someone else is building, someone else is moving ahead. This is the story of a man who stopped pressing snooze and discovered that 5 a.m. was his secret weapon. Stay with me. This might be the wake-up call you've been avoiding. In a small industrial town where factories hummed through the night, there lived a 32-year-old man named Thomas. Thomas worked as a night security guard. Every evening at 8 p.m., he arrived at the gate. Every morning at 6 a.m., exhausted and drained, he walked home. His salary was barely enough. A tiny apartment, a mattress on the floor, a flickering light bulb, shoes with holes. But the worst part wasn't the poverty. It was the feeling of being stuck. Every morning, while the town was waking up, Thomas was going to sleep. He would look at families having breakfast, men in clean shirts heading to office jobs, children preparing for school, and he would think, will this be my life forever? He wasn't lazy, he worked hard, but hard work wasn't changing anything. He had tried to change, applied for better jobs, got rejected, again and again. With only a high school diploma, doors didn't open. They closed. At night, he guarded other people's property. During the day, he guarded his excuses. I'm too tired. I'll start next week. Maybe this is just my life, but one thought kept returning. There has to be another way. Then one morning, everything changed. His phone rang as he was leaving work. It was his sister, Thomas. Mama collapsed. His heart froze. 3 hours later, he was standing in a small hospital room. His mother looked fragile. Smaller than he remembered, she squeezed his hand. My son, don't waste your life like I did. Find a way. That sentence hit harder than any rejection ever had. He stepped outside the hospital. It was 5 a.m. The sky was still dark. The world was quiet. For the first time, he noticed the silence. No traffic, no noise, no distractions, just possibility. And he whispered, no more. On the bus back to town, he met a man named Mr. Chen. Successful, calm, focused. Reading at 6 a.m., Thomas asked, why are you awake this early? Mr. Chen smiled, because the hours between 5 and 7 a.m. are magic. That's when I build my future. Thomas frowned. I work nights. I need sleep. Mr. Chen nodded. Sleep. But control it. Wake at 5, build for 2 hours every day. No excuses. Then he broke it down. Hour 1, build a skill. Something that changes your income. No scrolling, no distractions. Hour 2, build your body and mind. Move, read, plan. Do this for 90 days, not 7, not 14. 90. Most people quit in the first week, Mr. Chen said. Don't be most people. The next morning, the alarm rang at 5 a.m. His body begged for more sleep. His mind whispered, tomorrow. But he stood up. Day 1, brutal. Day 3, worse, day 7. He almost quit. But he remembered his mother's voice. Find a way. At 5 a.m. he opened free Excel tutorials. At 6 a.m. he walked in the cold. At 6:30 a.m. he read about accounting. Every day, no negotiation. By day 20, something shifted. He woke up 2 minutes before the alarm. The fog in his head cleared. The formulas started making sense. Confidence replaced doubt. Month 2. 3 online certificates completed. Weight lost, energy gained. People noticed. You look different. He smiled. I am. In month 3, he built a new inventory spreadsheet for the warehouse. His supervisor was shocked. Where did you learn this? 5 a.m., day 87. He was called into the office. We're expanding the accounting department. Day shift. Double salary. The job was his. 3 months ago, he was invisible. Now he was valuable. Not because of luck, because of discipline. 1 year later, Thomas became lead accountant. He moved his mother to town, proper medical care, a better apartment, a new life. And every morning at 5 a.m. he still woke up. Not because he had to, because that's who he had become. Now here's the truth. The difference between where you are and where you want to be is hidden in 2 quiet hours, 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. No distractions, no noise, just you and your future. Tonight, set your alarm for 5 a.m. Not 5:15, not maybe, exactly 5. Choose one skill. Commit for 90 days. Protect your 9 p.m. sleep. No negotiation. If you're serious, hit like as your commitment. Comment below, what will you build in your first hour? I'll be reading them. And if you want more real strategies like this, subscribe, because success is not a destination. It's a daily practice, and it begins tomorrow. At 5 a.m., will you be awake? Or will you press snooze again?